What is up, everybody? Looks like we're going to be playing some Escape from Tarkov today. Played a little bit of it. It's kind of a neat game. It is definitely, if you are a gun guy, this game is your wet dream. I promise you. Very, very complicated, very technical. It's complicated but simple. Let's put it that way. It can get in depth. Like if we go into modding on one of the weapons, like this is everything that you can mod, take off. Like you've got, you can take your suppressor off, and then you have to have an adapter on the weapon. So now it's, just the barrel. You have to have an adapter on it. So let's see if we can't put... Oh, okay. See, the window comes up with... Now you can put the suppressor on it. I mean, it's the reason why it's suppressed is because the shotgun fires slugs. I mean, it'll do buckshot as well, but I don't even know if you can load... I don't even know if you can load buckshot in if it's got the adapter, and then basically I think it's like a type of choke, maybe. Well, no, it couldn't be a choke if you're using slugs, because that would shred the end of the barrel into pieces, but you never know. And then it looks like I've got, a fancy, like a Picatinny or a P-rail, as you wish, kind of adapter on it around the tube. And then it looks like I've got a tactical device on it. It's just a laser. It's a laser sight. And then I've got a different mount, and then it looks like a holographic optic. Yeah, holographic sight. It's the Valday 1P87 is what it's called. 750 millimeter barrel. You can get, shorter and longer barrels, different stocks. It's pretty in-depth. And you can actually tear the weapon down to the point to where it will no longer work. So, like, if you take the grip off, see, hit save, that weapon will no longer work. You can't use it. So you can't even put it in your inventory or on your person to use. This is basically a useless bolt-action 20-gauge shotgun. They're horrid. But they use a magazine. It's a two shell capacity magazine. Let's go into trading, because you can, of course, buy and sell a lot of this stuff. These are your different traders. They're different people that you can trade with. The therapist obviously gives you, you can buy maps for the different regions. We can go in that. I'll show you that here in a second, where the locations are. I usually use the fence because he's pretty all around, and his prices are decent. But like the Snickers bar and this T-shaped plug, I'm going to hold on to the wires. Deal. You can sell that for, in-game currency. It looks like ruples is what I've got right now, 245,000. You start out with 300,000 ruples and quite a bit of stuff in your kit. This is your stash that you can keep, or this is the stuff that you've found in-game that you've looted. I'm going to get rid of that knife because I don't need it. I think I'm going to trade this in. I think I need a few of these types of shotguns for a mission that I'm doing. I'm fairly certain. I don't know. Anyways, like ammo types, there are ridiculous amounts of cartridge sizes, lengths, types. There's full metal jacket, there's armor penetrating, there's tracer, there's, there's ridiculous amounts just in like let's say this one, the 7.62x39, which is the cartridge that the AK-74 and the AK-47 shoot. Well, there's also different types of 7.62x39. Like this one is a 7.62x39 T45M. This one's a 7.62x39 PS. And so, FMJ and the 366 TKM. That's that 12x70 slug that this shotgun shoots. This MP153. This looks like a folding stock. Yeah, that's a polymer stock for, I think I've got, go to my character. Yeah, this is an extra stock for this AK-105. I don't think I've got any, no, I don't have any armor or anything to put on my caricature, unfortunately. Okay, so let's chat a little bit about how the game works. So when you load in, you're going to come into this screen, obviously, after you click the, Escape from Tarkov. You're going to have two different factions, if you will. There's scavs and then the PMC. The PMC is your main character. It's you. It's the character that when you go into, character, you can toss loot into and, gear up, basically. Full kit. Now, if you play as your PMC and you get killed by an AI or another player, everything that you've got on your person is lost if it's looted. Okay, if someone loots it and picks it up, it's gone. It's you can't get it back. Okay, so unless you put it in your alpha container, which is a little pouch here. If you put it within this alpha container, you can keep it. Okay, so like let's say you find this little thing here, which is a type of med kit, and it removes radiation exposure. Okay, and then it'll give you back, what was it? A tiny amount. That's an alpha container. I didn't want to look at that. Where the hell? Oh, Jesus. It'll give you 30 HP back, which is fucking nothing. But you'll keep that. So anything that you put in this container, as you can see, the slot is not very big, so you can't put full-size rifle, which that's not even a full-size rifle because it doesn't have a stock on it. Like this SKS, you can't. You hit R and it'll rotate so you can, put stuff in your little stash you can organize. Mine is a mess right now because I've been doing a scav run or two. But anyways, let's go back into Escape from Tarkov. The PMC is your character. So if you lose anything that you've got on the, or if you have anything on that character that you want to kind of hold on to, you have to play the game a little more conservatively. Now on the other side is a scav. Okay, we're gonna play a scav because they're kind of a throwaway character, I guess. He loads in with, this is the equipment you're going to get. That's it. You can't really look what's on him until you're in-game. This rifle, the optics, I mean, it could change. Sometimes you just get a pistol. Sometimes you get, some weird-ass freaking cowboy hat thing. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Back up. We're going to go to customs. That's one of the maps that, that therapist was selling. All of these ones that are locked, the game has not released yet. They're on their way. So I like playing customs because it's kind of a small map. It's kind of, I don't want to. It's really fast paced. Not as fast paced as factory, but for time's sake, I suppose you could say. Let's go there. Time of day 0700 because I don't really want to play at night. It looks like it might be raining a little bit. We're gonna hit next. Yep, it's gonna say, hey, by the way, you don't have a map in your inventory to look at. Yep, I'm playing it as a scav. Of course not. Okay, so this is the scav you're going to go in as, the time of day. It just kind of tells you everything. And this is everybody in the server, which you can see there isn't anybody there. So that either means that there's already people in playing or there's just a bunch of people. Yep, see, he just jumped in and left. But we're going to solo queue, so we're not going to start looking for a group, and we'll jump into it. So anyways, while we're waiting for this to load in, the way that the scav works is anything that's on that person, if you can get through the level, which we'll explain when we get there, if you can get through the level, you get to keep anything that you loot and also found on that scav that you spawn in with. So let's say this rifle and that helmet and, I mean, that really crappy cigarette that's apparently through a cut hole in his face mask. If you get to your exfil point without getting killed, you get to keep all of his equipment and the equipment that you find on other scavs and other players. Okay. Now, when you're in the game or in the map or server, whatever you want to call it, there's going to be AI-controlled scavs that kind of hover around specific points that spawn in sporadically throughout the time that you're there. Okay. Now, of course, just like you, there can be player-controlled scavs that you have to watch out for. There's also PMCs that are played by AIs only. Or, excuse me, not AIs only. They're played by characters only. Other players. You got to watch out for them because a lot of the time they're fully kitted. They've got body armor. They've got helmets. They've got really good optics, suppressors a lot of the time. So there are other players you have to watch out for. Okay. Now, if you go in as a scav, you can. I like to play scav because it's not as much pressure, I guess, and so you have this. You don't have this. Daunting pressure that you've got to get out. Okay, so I highly recommend pulling up, if you've got a second monitor on your computer, this will be perfect. If you are playing with a single monitor, pull it up on your phone and use that. I mean, I highly recommend it. I'll actually put a link in the description below on the map that I use. Instead of spending money on the therapist with a map, I use something that you can pull off the internet that shows you kind of the exfil locations, the spawn locations, the different names for things, that kind of thing. It just kind of makes it a little easier. And so basically the name of the game is you spawn in and you get to your exfil location, and you kill and loot on your way there. You can do different missions. You can do, you can find keys. We can get into that a little later if you guys want. Those missions can be found with those, those people that were on the market. Those different different people that you could buy and sell things to. They'll give you different, affinity missions that you can play with them. It doesn't look like I can change my reticle on that. It's kind of shitty, but oh well. If a lot of the time, if you hit Alt and right click, you can see that clicking. He'll actually go between, like a red or a green reticle, depending on the optics. If you have, like obviously this optic, green arrow with the 2 lines, that's it. That's all you get. Some holographic sites, you can change the reticle size, the brightness, that kind of thing. The reason why it's foggy, if you hit N on your keyboard, he'll flip up the visor with anything you've got on your head. So if you've got nods or night vision goggles and hit N, it will turn those on and off. If you've got a visor like this helmet does, it'll, flip that up and down, give you a little bit of protection on your face. It will not stop a bullet, though. It will, shrapnel and that kind of thing, it'll keep it from hitting you in the face, but not a direct shot. Okay, we're going to double tap O on the keyboard. It's going to find extraction point. This first one is Scabs checkpoint. Second one is Old Gas Station. If we look over, I've got the map pulled up on my other monitor. I want to hit that again and see what it was. Scab checkpoint and Old Gas Station. I know where the Old Gas Station is. Scab checkpoint's over there too. It looks like I am, of course, on the other side of the map. So we've got a little bit of a trek, which is okay. That's all right. It gives us some time to kind of explain things, kind of, look around to see if we can't find any players, and just kind of explore a little bit. Going into the HUD, as you can see, no ammo count. There is no crosshair reticle. There is no health, nothing, none of that. This is very realistic, very... this is what your HUD would be. The only thing is you zoom in, you got 50 down on the bottom right. That's your zeroing. This rifle's zeroed at 50 meters. And then, of course, you're crouched, prone, and then standing. And then it'll show your profile over on there. If you look down on that, underneath that character, under that profile, you hit sprint, you'll see your stamina will go down. And, of course, when that bar turns red, you'll start to huff and puff and then start to walk because you'll run out of stamina. If you also notice, there is a little microphone. Of course, when you're standing and crouched, that microphone gets quieter and louder. You can also move your scroll wheel, pull back. You can see the little arrow move across. You can also see he slows down. And so if you're just crawling, inching your way, you'll make a hell of a lot less noise doing that as opposed to sprinting around. There's usually some scabs over in this little building here. I don't see any at the moment, so we're going to move on. Actually, you know what? Let's look at our inventory and see what we spawned in as. This VPO, what cartridge? 7.62x51 carbine. The Vepr Hunter. Basically, it's a cheap DMR. I mean... It looks like it's a 4-round magazine. And then, of course, these are all the specs. These are all the attachments that are on it at the moment. I don't know if you guys heard that, but over in that direction, I heard some machine gun fire, maybe suppressed weapon. It sounded like it was pretty far in the distance. I'm gonna flip my visor up because that effect that it has on your camera is kind of a pain in the ass. But then also, if you pick up a weapon off of a dead scab or another player or a loot crate or what have you, you won't know what ammo is, how much ammo is in it until you check. So if you hit Alt and T, he'll pull the magazine out, look at it, and if you look over in your bottom right, it'll say the magazine is full, and then the ammo type. Let's do that again, show you. 7.62 by 51 millimeter M61 is the cartridge type. Cartridge size and type. And then it also, if you fire a couple shots, or if you're about halfway, it'll say about halfway full or a little, almost full. It won't tell you exactly how many rounds are in the weapon. So let's come up here on this road and see. Because there's usually a scav somewhere on this road. But it doesn't look like there also should be a weapon crate over here. Or weapon box, I guess you could say. Go ahead and search that. Over here, of course, is your loot, so if you're looting someone or a crate. Looks like this is an unknown item. Some pineapple juice, we're going to take that. Sideways, a rail of some sort, and then examine, because it's unknown. We don't know what it is. It's a UVG tactic. I don't know what that is. Oh, tactical grip. Okay, it's just a tactical grip. Apparently I can't talk today. Holy crap. But as you can see, that it was an unknown item, so I haven't examined it before. We'll get into that a little later, too. This game is really in-depth, so I don't want to go into a whole lot of detail on the very first episode. This one's just kind of an intro, kind of get everybody kind of acquainted with it. I know this game's been out for a little while, but it's kind of gained some momentum in the last, couple months or so, and so I figured we'd, of course the body is empty, so I figured we'd do a little vidya on it and see what we could see. I really do like the mechanics of this game. This game is awesome. It really is awesome. It's still, what is it, closed alpha? Beta? Something like that? What? Oh, that's a bird. God, I thought it was somebody's head running across that little guardrail on the other side of it. Kind of freaked me out, man. And you'll learn that this game will basically make enemies of your close friends. It will. Because when you jump in this game as a group, it does not show their name. It doesn't show that they're friendly. It does not show a damn thing. There's, things that you can put in your inventory, like you can put on a little armband that's yellow or green or blue, whatever color you guys designate and pick. You have to buy it from, I think I don't remember which store owner, or if you want to call them that, has the armbands. We can go look at that after this is done. But you can put a little armband letting you know, hey, I'm on your team. And that's, of course, just a Oh, we got somebody running down the road over there. I don't think it was a scav, because they were sprinting, and usually scavs don't do that. So let's check it out. And you kind of want to stay away from long bushes. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. So we're going to show you how the bandages work. Oh, I've got adrenaline. We're going to pop that. Apparently he turned around and saw me. Okay, he's over here somewhere. Oh, yep, there he is. I don't know where he's at. I lost sight of him. Come on. Where you at? I've only got 2 rounds in this magazine now. I think I've got broken bone or something. Left leg. I've got a fracture, and it hurts me. I don't have any shit. I'm not bleeding, though. It doesn't look like. Pain and fracture. So it looks like if I start sprinting, I'm going to take damage, which kind of sucks. Did he shoot me and run away? Where the hell did he go? You know what? I'm going to reload real quick. Real quack. Reload real quack. Oh, this adrenaline's got my vision all fucked. I don't like it. Oh, now I'm limping. That's awesome. Okay, I don't know where the hell this guy went. Because I guarantee if I... Oh, I can't sprint. And I have nothing... Ah, shh. That sucks. That really sucks. Those are my exfil locations again. Old gas station and Scav's checkpoint. They're a ways away. There's no way I killed him. I just blindly fired through those trees. And even if I did kill him, I don't think I'm going to make it out of here. Because I think he was over here, maybe? Oh, come on, dude. You got to power through the pain a little bit better than that. And, of course, I can't sprint because it hurts me so bad. Shit, even if he's standing right in front of me, I wouldn't be able to see him. Well, I guess I'll just gimp my ass over here. Okay, let's not jump. Jumping hurts. Where the hell did... That doesn't make any sense. Maybe he didn't know that he hit me? Because, like, he shot, I saw muzzle flash in the trees, and then disappeared. Nowhere to be found again. Alright, well, I guess we'll just limp my way out, because I kind of like this rifle. And the optics aren't horrid. I mean, they're better than iron sights, I suppose. But I have a feeling I'm not going to make it to the old gas station going this fast. I mean, the bus terminal is right there, and so I'm almost... to the turn that I need to make. Almost. But, of course, I have quite a ways to go yet. I'm not taking any more damage, though. And, of course, my scav wasn't, you know, one of the pieces in his kit wasn't a damn... Oh, what the hell am I thinking? It fixes fractures. Now my mind's going blank on what the F it's called. This is going to make me freaking nauseous. Holy crap. I still kind of freaked out about that guy. Like, not finishing the deed. I'm kind of glad he didn't. But at the same time, where did he go? And was it the same guy that I saw run up that road, or was it somebody else? I guess the world may never know. Okay, this isn't quite... I need to get past this little bridge here. And once I get past this bridge, I can get through this little wall to my right. Ugh. Do. Taking my time. Nice little stroll. I'm seeing shit now. I'm serious. This vision effect that I've got going on right now. That adrenaline shot that I took did not last long. Because I don't think... Tremor. Pain. And fracture. Splint! Holy crap, took me forever. Splint is the object that I was talking about earlier. The thing that I couldn't remember what the hell the name was. The splint fixes fractures, obviously, because it's a damn splint, but... That's what I need, and I don't have. Okay, so we're going to turn at the end of this little wall. Because it should open... Oh my god, really? I thought it opened up right there, and it does not. So we're going to keep on going this way. Hopefully not throw up by the time we get there. I'm not even looking for scav locations or scav locations, loot locations now either, because I'm just trying to get there and get out. Oh my god, is this barbed wire? Shit, it's barbed wire. Wonder if we can crouch, go prone, phase through the oil pipe. I hear talking, so I think there's a scav on the other side of that wall. Shortcut. It said shortcut over there on my map, but I didn't see a damn door that was open. There's usually a scav or two that spawns at this gas station. Oh, okay. There's a dead guy there. It looks like a dead scav. Let's see if he's got... Please tell me that you've got some healing shit. No. Nothing there. Maybe in his tactical rig? Please? Just magazines for the pistol. God dang. That really sucks. Not even a backpack. Let's move this stuff up. Can I take that helmet? Oh, I can. Cool. Okay. Doesn't look like I'm losing... Looks like I'm getting dehydrated. Doesn't look like I'm losing any health, though, so... I should be okay if I can make it to where the hell I'm going. Looks like there's a crate there. What do you bet? I loot that and get shot in the face. I don't understand why there isn't a damn... Y'all are probably watching this like, dude, I've played this before. You're going the wrong way, man. Oh, hey. Looks like a AR type magazine, or an M16, an M4, that kind of weapons platform. Okay, we have finally made it to the damn scav checkpoint after like 15 years of blindly hobbling through the damn customs. So now it's going to give us a recap of all the stats and everything that we've accomplished throughout the last little bit. So we'll let it load. That was loud as shit. A run through. I hobbled my ass through that and it gave me a run through. Well, as you can see, if you take, too little amount of time, so if you're not in the run to enough time, you only get, 160 XP. No kills, so obviously I didn't kill that guy. I don't know where the hell he went. Okay, so now we're back at our little stash screen. And as you can see, we can move this stuff around to make a little extra room because we get to keep all the stuff that we looted. We're going to hit R, flip the Mosin around, see if we can't make a little room to bring this stuff over. So we can put it in our stash, so we can, mod it or, sell it, do whatever we want to do with it. The nice thing about this, though, that's empty. So I can put that backpack in that backpack. You can open that, and it's got that stuff in it. So that's a way you can, kind of use your inventory to your advantage if you're running out of space. We're going to grab that, toss that in there, and then we can just kind of throw these in this tactical vest. That way we've got oodles of room, oodles of space. And, oh, we got the mask. Okay, we're just going to toss that there. Hit next to Mundo. And then it's going to show us, of course, least damaged area was our head. Didn't get shot in the face. HP healed, 59.59. Fractures to obviously to my left leg, as we saw earlier. And then it shows the different loot that we found, our looting, and then it shows, what we did, how far we traveled. Ammo used, I only shot twice, apparently. Those 2 shots basically saying, fuck you, go away. Kind of like the black and yellow stripes on a wasp. I'm dangerous, go away. So let's go into our character and kind of check out what we looted and what we can sell. These are the different keys that you can find in the game, as you can see on that map, in the maps in that link that I'll show you guys in the description. They'll come up with a lot of it's different maps that people have made. There's been updates to the game, so remember that if you find a map, it may not be up to date. You've got to check the date on when it was made and kind of look at what the update is and how long the update's been. If the map was made before a major patch or a major update on the game, definitely make sure that the locations and the key locations, basically everything that's marked on that map, is current. The one that I'm using for this video at the time that you guys are watching it, whatever it is, the link, it's the map that I use, so it should be as current as possible. It doesn't look like I'm going to be selling whole. This one here is for a mission. Let's go over there for Prepare. Go to tasks, and it looks like hand over 2 MR133 shotguns. Was that an MR133? Sell. Nope, as a TOZ or TQZ? TOZ. TOZ 106 bolt action shotgun. Well, that sucks. We're going to hit control and click. I'm just going to toss it over there. Just kind of a little quick thing. He doesn't want that knife. We're going to get rid of that pistol. Looks like I've got 2 CPUs. We're going to hold on to those and some dog tags. Doesn't want that knife either. Get rid of the mask. Oh, what else do I not care about? Of course, you can't open your backpacks in here, so we're going to sell those. And then go back to our character. No. Character. Thank you. And open. Pull all this stuff out. I'm going to put the rest of my 12 gauge with that. Was that buck? Yeah, 12 gauge buck. Okay. And then I'm going to pull these magazines out. And then, I mean, later date, I'm not going to show you. Oh, no. Come here. Put that up there. Okay. I'm not going to, do all this on camera, too, because it's kind of boring, I think. But just kind of show you guys a little bit how the looting and stuff works and the inventory and that kind of thing. That you can put, backpacks inside of backpacks. And, you can get your guy fully kitted. We're going to put that on there. And, of course, his durability is 65 out of 65. You can go also, repair things. Everything you do is right-click. It's all right-click. Repair, and it'll show you, repair will take out 2.3 to 5.5 points of maximum durability. So if it was broken and you needed to repair it, it would cost it would, tell you how much it's going to cost. Jesus, I can't talk. How much it's going to cost you if you, click that repair button. It's going to knock 2.3 to 5.5 off of the 65, okay? And then it'll repair it to that condition again. And so if you've got, a helmet or, body armor that you've taken some shots in, it's obviously going to be damaged. And those are not stackable items, which kind of sucks because it takes up. I really don't have a whole lot of healing items. Maybe I need to spend some money on some healing items. I also need to, I think I'm going to sell this AKM. It's the AKM VPO 209 that shoots the 366 TKM cartridge. Or the 366 caliber cartridge is what it shoots. What was this Vepr Hunter? 760 by 51, and so it takes a 51 millimeter length cartridge. But it looks like I'm going to take the scope off that, and we're going to put that scope on. It's a little bit higher magnification. I think that'll do us a little better. It doesn't look like I can put an attachment on the barrel, though. Looks like you can take the gas block off. Obviously, the weapon won't work without the gas block, because then it won't it won't move the action every time the weapon is fired. For all you gun guys out there that know what I'm talking about. I guess I could take the rear sight off. I don't need that because I obviously have the optics. It looks like it can change the magazine out. And then, of course, these are the ones that I have in the stash already or on my person that I can toss in there. So if you have, these are the metal magazines, the VPO 101 and compatibles that you can put on the weapon. And so I'll go into modding and, building and that kind of thing at a later date. We'll get into that. But for now, like I said, it's just a simple little quick vidya on on an introduction to Escape from Tarkov. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to learn or know anything about Escape from Tarkov, ask in the comments. Please don't afraid to ask. We'll have a little discussion about it and see if we can't make a video on the series. If you guys want to see more Escape from Tarkov, let me know, and we'll make a series of it. This was just kind of testing the waters out a little bit to see how, Escape from Tarkov is, how it plays, that kind of thing. We didn't really go into depth, and the run that we had today wasn't, all that exciting. So I apologize for that. I promise we'll get into some crazy firefights coming up. If you guys want to see that, let me know, and we will see you guys next time.